Welcome back to the DI for another interesting game on the Atari 2600, Dolphin by Activision. This was suggested by many of you in the comments as one of your favorite Atari games, so I just had to check it out. First off, this game's mechanics is quite unique for this game, as it uses sonic cues to help you play the game by simulating a dolphin sonar capabilities. You start out by being hunted by a giant squid, and you must catch good currents to speed up and use your sonar to detect where the openings are in the schools of seahorses based off the 5 different pitches. You have to avoid catching bad currents and try to lead the squid into them to slow it down from catching you. Also, if you are not careful going through the school of seahorses, it can slow you down and the squid will gain on you. This took me a few reads through the manual to figure out everything and some trial and error with the sonic echoes to determine where the openings were in the school of seahorses, and the more I played, the better I got, but that's questionable. Now, before I go any further, one thing I have to say about the sonic cues of this game is, I think that any parent would have gone out of their minds if they were in earshot of playing this on the TV back in the day, and they probably would have asked you to turn it down. Now that you've gotten all these things going for you, the good currents versus the bad, and finding the openings in the seahorses, what do you do next in the game? You wait to hear the cry of the seagull and jump out of the water and touch it. And by the power of seagull! You try to dash back to the squid, which is making a beeline away from you, and you try to touch it to reset the game to the next difficulty. Now that we've gotten through the level, let's talk about another feature of the game that you can no longer do because it doesn't exist anymore. Join the Friends of Dolphins or the Secret Society of Dolphins patches from Activision. One of the many features of the Activision games was if you hit a certain score and took a picture of it and sent it to Activision, you got a special patch as seen here in the Dolphin manual. If you scored over 80,000 points, you got the Friends of Dolphin patch, and they hint that the Secret Society patch was under 500,000 points, but if you hit 300,000 points and up, you would get the patch. This was a pretty awesome item to have, and most likely the forerunner to the achievement awards in games nowadays. So kudos to all of you out there that achieved these patches and had some bragging rights. Dolphin was a very fun game to play, and with some practice I could have honed it in a bit more. Thanks to everyone out there for suggesting this unique game. Stay logged into the DI for the next video, but until then, Digital Infinity out.